Are we ready? All right. Hey, what's up, team? Eddie Gray here. So glad to be back on YouTube. I've got so much to share, but I want to tell you where I've been. I've mostly been focusing on building my business. I'm an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur for many years. And when I'm not on YouTube, this is something that I do for fun as a service. I am focusing on building myself, building new relationships, taking care of any existing clientele. In fact, if you want to check out my latest clients mix, check out the link in the description. I'm also teaching, I'm also consulting. This basically occupies 80% of my time. So what do I do with the remaining 20%? I'm analyzing music. I'm studying. I'm trying to get just a little bit better with my piano playing. Check this out. I spent the better part of last year trying to become a great bass player. Check this out. And so this is basically the back and forth that I juggle on a year in, year out basis. I want to become the best music producer that I can be, but because the world of music and production is so multifaceted, it's going to require a lot of my attention. I love being on YouTube. I've met a lot of amazing people and a lot of great clients. This is awesome, right? The fact that we get to do this and connect with millions of people all across the world, which we just hit 1 million views. Thank you guys so much. I'm starting to think about my life and what it's going to look like for the next couple of years. And I want this channel to be the best that it can be. If I'm going to do anything, I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. So I don't know if you guys could notice, but I actually upgraded my lens recently. So I'm trying to get just a little bit better every single day. So I want all my new producers to look at their lives, look at how they are structuring themselves. 20% of the time, you should build yourself, learn new skills. 80% of the time, you should be building your business. Now, I think most producers have this backwards. 80% of the time, they're organizing templates, they're fixated on building new samples, they're buying plugins, they're organizing their studio, and that's all great, but this means that only 20% of their time is focused on writing new music. How can you become a better producer if you don't give yourself to the music? When I was coming up, the entire point was to try and become as good as you could. Nowadays, it seems like the search is for clout, like everyone's just trying to go viral. And I could never subscribe to that point of view, because to me, this life is about just trying to be the best person and the best version of yourself that you could be. So the last 11 years of my life, I worked with big publishers, I worked on big TV shows, I've done so many great things that I'm so proud of. I worked with a company called LearnQuest who hooked me up with Apple. We did some great things together, but I did one thing that was very wrong. I neglected my health. And so please consider this a fair warning. It doesn't matter if you get to your destination and you're broken. A couple years back, I found out that I had 2 bulging discs. I was overweight, drinking way too much coffee. I was underslept, overstressed, and that's simply not how I wanted to show up. I didn't want to get to the finish line and be a complete wreck. And so I spent the better part of the summer really just taking care of myself, getting back into the gym, drinking a lot of water, getting back into supplementation, sleeping at the right hours in a consistent manner. The way that I've approached music production in terms of studying, having a schedule, I've done the same thing with my health now. And so I have a set schedule, I'm back in the gym, and I'm feeling revitalized and I'm feeling energized. And I'm so thankful to God for that, because I was really messed up for a couple of years. And so if you're in the fight right now, if you guys are in the war, I promise you that at the end of that road, you will find yourself again and you can rebuild yourself back up. Stay strong, my brother. Stay strong.
This is Sparta!
So yeah, like I said, practicing piano, refining my skills as a bass player, continuously studying this incredible craft of music production. I also spent the better part of the summer literally reorganizing and rewiring my home studio. It was such a cool experience, and I'm actually going to make a video about it. So go ahead and like this video, subscribe, so that when I drop that video, you can get some tips on cable management. Now, if there's any other videos that you would like to see on this channel or my other channel, That Logic Pro Guy, go ahead and hit me up in the comments. My other channel is All Things Logic Pro, and this channel is All Things Music and Music Technology. So what do we have to look forward to in terms of 2025 for the modern creative? Well, I'm going to be making a lot of new content on plugins. Obviously, we're going to be talking a lot about AI. I'm going to show you how to implement AI into your productions, as I've done on the new single that my client, who I met on YouTube, just dropped. And I really want to take this whole experience and just give you everything that's worked for me. I'm not saying that all of my content is going to necessarily help you, but perhaps it will help you just make a small shift in your thinking, in how you approach music making, and maybe it's that shift that will help you get to the next level. We know that the real learning begins when you guys turn off the video and you actually start producing music. But before you do, make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe, and check out the video on cable management, which I will upload now.